In this video, we're going to see how to cut holes in any geometry and it will not deform when you hit the sub-D mode. So let's see how we can do that. Now I'm gonna use a cube, so I'm going to draw a cube like this, and let's just say we are going to boolean a cylinder on top of it. So that would be something like this. So usually you do a boolean to get that thing, and let's just say I'm gonna place this somewhere like this, and we'll get to the mesh, Booleans and Difference, and this is how many people do the cuts and things when you make a cut inside a polygon like this. So when you subdivide this, you can see that it deforms very well because there isn't any kind of supportive edges. I mean, you can take the multi-cut tool and draw the subdivisions and stuff like that, but that would take a lot of time when you're doing sub-D models. So how do you make something for that very easily? I'm going to take the cube, same cube, and let's just say we're just going to add some subdivisions to this. I'm going to use the multi-cut and hold the control to add some edge loops to these. So let's just scale this a little bit so it's square. Now I'm going to select the center faces like that. So I'm using the tab and then selecting the faces. You can also select it one by one. So after you select the faces, what we are going to do is a small extrusion, and we're going to set some offset. Make sure the divisions is at 1. I'm holding control and then using the offset to get more precision, as you can see in this. So now once you have extruded a little bit and given some offset to that, now I'm going to use another extrusion, but before that we have to circularize this. So shift right click and click the Circularized Components, and that would circularize the components. Now I'm going to press R to scale that down, and now we are going to extrude it once again, but this time we are going to extrude it inside. So I'm going to press the local translate Z option and slide that to the left side so it goes in. Make sure to set the divisions to 1, and once you're done, it will look something like that. So we're going to add some bevel to this. I'm going to select all the edges that are outside and inside to give it a smooth bevel, and press Ctrl B to bevel that. I'm going to use chamfer off for this. When you switch off the chamfer, it will automatically add the supportive edges, and you can increase or decrease the fraction as you need it. So we're going to subdivide this. I didn't add supportive edges to the cube, so I'm going to add that also. So select every edges that you want to be supported by another edge, so that it will look something a little bit more hard for hard surface modeling. I'm gonna hit Ctrl B once again, but this time you can see that there are a lot of triangles that are formed on the edges and the vertices sides. So what we are going to do is switch off the chamfer. That will solve the problem, and we can decrease the fraction a lot so it will look even more hard. Now we're going to subdivide and see how this looks, but before that you can see that this is kind of too hard. When we look at that, it is not looking like a cylinder, so we can select these edge ring around it and hit soften edge. I use shift right click to click the soften edge, and once you've done that, you can see now it's pretty smooth. We will do the same for the bevels too, because when we beveled it, it again is in hard edges, so we can select the edge rings like that and soften the edges so it looks much better. Now what we are going to do is press the subdivide mode, and you can see that it is a perfect circle that has been cut we didn't use any booleans or something, but we did it just by using the Circularized Components, which is a very useful tool to make cuts like these. So this is for this video. I hope you liked it. Give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more videos. I will see you in another video. Thank you.